Last time on My Yard is My Garage. Hi, welcome to My Yard is My Garage. Now on this for light, we've got this draining, that's great.
2 weeks later.
Next, we're going to be taking off this outside fender plastic molding piece, which you can see is held on the inside here by these little clips. And you can just take a pair of pliers and just squeeze those to release this. All right, next we want to undo the intercooler tubes. So we want to remove this one at its lower point and the other one on the driver's side at a higher point. So we'll take this one off first. All right, that's one side. Let's get the other side done. Mainly because the lower is too hard to get to. All right. Dang. That's off. We need to take this bumper cover off, and so you can see we've got these wonderful fittings once again all the way down. So let's get those out of there. Oh, we're down to taking the bumper cover plastic thing off. We have our intercooler undone, all of the doodads underneath. We have T25 sitting here, and here, and here, and here. Let's get those off. Now, looks like I actually need to undo that lower one. All right, so where's R7? Yeah, it just kind of shows it. Your mileage may vary. There we go. Mileage may vary on watching a YouTube video. All right, intercooler done. The goal now is to get this giant piece off that goes to the frame. So the way we need to do that, we've got bolts. We've got a pair of bolts under here, and then we've got some frame bolts. Let me show you where those are. So we got that. Pair of those underneath. And you can see these, which we squirted the other day. Let's get all those off. Okay, so now we have a choice. We can break the AC lines, losing our refrigerant, which is not good for the environment. Or we can try to save this refrigerant, undo this, and set this off to the side in the hopes that we can pull the fan shroud and everything else out without damaging or bending this. So we're going to try that. T20. So we have a little 10 back here holding on this assembly. Whoa. We should note we've got a little bit over here. Got some wear on one of the hoses here. I got to make sure I mark down. Yeah, let's get this out of here for now, so it's not in our way. Heater hoses, upper and lower, right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and undo the clamps right here. Oop. All right. Looks like we're about to take the whole front off. Let's do that. Okay. We have a fan clip. Fan clip undone. And the last thing are my fog lamp connectors. They are too big to go through the hole. I'm gonna have to cut those and rewire them later. Man, don't want to do that. And the front is off. Let's go ahead and take a look at this now. Front is off. We have great access to the engine. And there's our radiator, fans, shroud. Yep. And horns. Alrighty. Well, we have taken the front of the Mini off. I've gone ahead and put the condenser back up here just so it's not dangling and putting a lot of strain on the already strained hoses and tubes. Well, that's how you take the front end off of an R57. Works on an R56 as well, and probably similar year Minis up to about 2010. I think 2008 through 2010 are fairly similar. So that will probably work for you. I didn't do this alone. I did some research on the web. I found a couple of interesting videos, but nothing that went into the detail that Eric the Car Guy went into. I'll go ahead and put that link down below so you can kind of see. I followed the same sort of set of instructions and it worked great. Yeah, it took me a couple of days. Well, you know, that's because, you know, there's life going on and work and what have you. And I don't have, you know, much of a shop, and that brings me back around to go ahead and say thank you for tuning in to My Yard is My Garage. I'm Bishop, My Yard is My Garage, and this is where we work on all sorts of projects. So I can get to work, so I can get to work cheaper, so I can get to work and burn rubber. And, you know, so my kiddos who own old cars as well can also get to work. So, thank you much. Go ahead and hit subscribe down below if you like what you see. Go ahead and hit the little bell. And if you want to be notified with new content, that's how to do that. I think it's time for just a wee dram of whiskey. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.